this video, I'm going to show you step-by-step instructions on how to replace the battery on the Samsung S22 model G901. This phone's been placed on the hot plate for the last 10 minutes and I've got mine set to 85 degrees C. So the adhesive on the holding down the back cover will be nice and softened now. I'm just going to use a suction cup on the back there. I'll apply a little bit of alcohol to the edges here, and as I lift it, it should create a small gap starting on this bottom. That's going to get big enough so that I can fit a small guitar pick in there. If you find that you can't get that gap started, just take a little Dorco blade or razor blade, and as you're lifting back up on there, just help it along a little bit. Once you've broke the seal on these, then they tend to be very easy to come off. So now we've broken that seal, we can get our guitar pick in there, and we're just going to run it around these edges. When it gets a bit stiffer or harder to remove, add some more alcohol. The suction cup's going to help you sort of grip it and lift it up, making it easy for us to remove this one. I don't think these are plastic, but they're not quite glass, so just do be careful when you're removing this back cover. And just remember as well that the camera glass comes with it. Once that's removed, you might find that some of the adhesive comes with it, but that's how it looks once it's off. I'm going to peel off this adhesive. So we're going to replace that with a new service pack adhesive. So now that we've got the back cover removed, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crosshead screws to remove. Go ahead and use your crosshead screwdriver to get those out of the way. Let me know what you think of this style of video as well while I'm doing this. I quite enjoyed it. It's a lot faster for me to make these POV style videos, and you can see what I see while I'm doing it. So once those 6 screws are out of the way, store them safely for reinstallation later, and then we just need to use a plastic spudger to disconnect this little flex cable here for the wireless charging coil, and that allows us now to fold this over like that, which means that we can disconnect the battery just here. The volume cable's just here. The volume cable's just here, as well as this antenna cable, sub to main cable, and finally the display cable just here. Once they're all disconnected, we can just get under these flex cables and just fold them back like that. Notice how I'm still working on the hot plate. I'm just going to fold those cables back, and now I'll just pop the suction cup onto the battery. And once you've got a grip on that, then you're just going to sort of pry upwards, lifting it away. If you find that it's still a bit tight, add some alcohol around there, and that's going to really soften that adhesive up. And then we'll sort of just peel back the battery, and it comes away pretty easily, although I'm making a bit of a meal of this one because I wasn't quite in the center. We can just peel it off like that, and that's the battery removed. Very easy. With the adhesive, what's left behind, just use your finger to rub it away, or you can use the little spinny tool if you've got one. These are really useful for not getting friction burns on your fingers from rubbing adhesives off. I don't know what, I think I bought this one from like AliExpress or something. I won't have a link for this one, sorry guys. So the battery that we're using is of course a genuine Samsung article. I don't have a blade. Oh, I do have a blade. Pull that out, and these usually come with the battery adhesive pre-installed once we're in the thing. And you're just going to peel off that backing sheet, and it's very simple. Just plop it straight in there. Somebody very kindly pointed out that I forgot the little film, so don't forget to remove that. That's on a previous video. And then we'll just reconnect that cable, that cable, that cable, the little volume button now. And then finally fold over the battery and connect it up. Let's fold that back over and then reinstall those 6 screws that we removed at the start, making sure that they go in nice and tight. Just while I'm looking at this bit, we'll reconnect the wireless charging coil as well before we get these last 2 screws in. And don't forget, if you like repair content just like this, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And if you're having a go at this repair yourself, let me know how you get on in the comments below. With all those screwed down now, we're just going to run this spinny tool around the edge again. But it looks like that adhesive came off really clean, because it was, like I said at the start, very warm when I removed it. For this back cover, I'm going to pop this back on the heat pad for a little bit. And these are a bit awkward because this has got like a, it's got something on this camera glass, like a metal film or something. I don't want to bust it. You have to sort of peel it off on these. They're real awkward. I know that probably 99% of repair guys won't replace this adhesive with one of these Samsung ones. You know how it is around here. We like to do things right, and if the parts are available, then we're going to be using them. Just about peeled off now. This ended up coming separate once you've took that off. So you have to just line it back up like that and keep it sort of flat on the workbench. Alex, you've got full permission to cut out whatever needs cutting out on this. And then we'll peel off the backing sheet from our adhesive and line it up in that corner there. And pop it down like that. Make sure that that camera glass is lined up well before applying some pressure to make sure that it's all stuck down. Then we need to peel off the backing film, peel off this film here, and then we've got this new bit of metal, secure down finally. I think it goes here. In fact, I know it goes here. Just like that. With that re-secured, there's just one more little adhesive or something. It's like a foam strip, this one. And that goes over the 3 cameras like that. Just peel back the last film. And then we can re-secure it onto the back of the phone. Just like that. Obviously we want to make sure that the phone boots and charges, but that just about completes this repair on how to replace the battery on the Samsung S22. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.